Hello, welcome everybody. Again, sorry, this is so late, but let's just write it. Let's just go right into it. Um, so first off, congratulations, Tom, 700K. Appreciate. Congrats to you. Congrats to you. So there's that, and Vikings play Packers next week, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. Also, 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 um, you know, we got the big win this Sunday, trying to get another big win next Sunday against the Houston Texans. So, yeah, yo, 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 yo. So, this is sort of going to be a little preview as well for the Texans game if I want to make it that too. So, yeah, Vikings got a very dominant win over the San Francisco 49ers. Sam Darnold played amazing for the most part. Went 17 of 26, 268, two touchdowns, and interception. Our leading rusher was Mr. Ty Chandler. Absolutely love that for him. He had only 10 carries, but at 82 yards. Aaron Jones, not the greatest of games, having the one fumble, only 9 carries, 32 yards, but did have 5 catches for 36 yards. And of course, the leading man, of course, Mr. Justin Jefferson, 4 catches, a buck 33, and a touchdown. Again, a lot of that on that 97-yard bomb. That was a very bold play by Kevin O'Connell. I like that Kevin O'Connell is being more bold now. Naylor filling in for Addison since he's still out. 3 catches, 54 yards, and a touchdown. That was a nice wide open pass, easy for Darnold. And even got that one pass to him on that third down toward the end of the game I really liked to help us get into field goal range, make it a 2-possession game. And Will Reichard just keeps, it keeps staying perfect. He got his first field goal, only got extra point attempts against the Giants, but now got some field goal attempts. His longest was 39 yards, so he's easing into it. But eventually he's gonna have to make some even bigger kicks. So, great job by Will Reichard. Ryan Wright had one not so great punt. Overall, it's okay. Probably gonna need a new punter maybe next season, but part of that is the holding, and Ryan Wright is good at holding. So, yeah. Didn't really have to do much returning wise. But the defense, I will say the defense, oh boy. Brian Flores' defense is on fire. They sacked the 49ers 6 times. Pat Jones got 2 of those sacks. Van Ginkel got a sack. Grenard got a sack. Cashman. And who else got a sack? One other got a sack. 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 1, 3, 4, 5. Where's the other one? And it was a team sack, I guess. I don't know. Someone else got a sack. But that was great by the defense. Get all those sacks, even getting a pick. Josh Metellus on the little tip drill. So Brian Flores, we made sure to make the 49ers throw the ball a lot, and they did. Brock Purdy went 28 of 36, 319, a touchdown, interception. Yeah, we let up a lot of yards, especially on that final drive. But for the most part, when we need to make the stops, we made the stops. It's not always about the yards, it's about the points. We stopped them on 4th and goal in that one drive. That was great. Yes, we let up. When Aaron Jones fumbled the ball, they went 99 yards. That sucked. But they chewed up it still chewed up a lot of clock since they had to go all the way down at that time. And then Van Ginkel, oh my gosh, he almost made another interception on that 3rd and 1. They're driving for a touchdown. They still had to get the onside kick regardless, but he could have just sealed it right there. Almost got it, but Debo ended up just catching it because he didn't want it to be intercepted, and it was a big loss, and they ended up kicking the field goal. And then Johnny Munt did get the onside recovery, so and with a broken hand, turns to find out because now he's going on short-term IR. On the ground, that was our sort of weak point. Jordan Mason, 20 carries, 100 yards, and a touchdown. Purdy, yeah, not much rushing there. Sniffed out those Debo runs, so that was good, but for the defense there. I recognize they were doing a lot of screen passes, which is why Van Ginkel was reading it at the end there. But their leading receiver, Mr. Debo Samuel, 8 catches, 110 yards. Really could not stop him there. Same thing with Kittle on that touchdown, 7 for 76. And Ayuk is still easing into it with 4 catches, 43 yards. So we also made Brock Purdy fumble the ball. I forgot that. Because it looked like they originally called it an interception. But turned out it was a fumble. Ward did get it, so that great for him to recover that. But yeah, I mean, there was also that muff punt which we should have gotten. This game was much closer. The score was closer than it was. We dominated for the entire game. It's just we allowed them just to stay in it with the Aaron Jones fumble, not recovering the muff punt and whatnot, So trying to, and capitalizing on the CJ Ham blocked punt. Now we did score a field goal off of it, and he did redeem himself after last week with the catch and fumble against the Giants. But we could have maybe gotten a touchdown. That drive didn't happen. It is what it is. But yeah, the score much closer than what it was. And Jake Moody, he made his one field goal too. Fred Warner. Oh my gosh, Fred Warner is such a beast. He was all over that field. He punched out he got the Aaron Jones fumble. He caused the Aaron Jones fumble. He intercepted Sam Darnold toward the red zone. That was Sam Darnold should not have thrown that. But yeah, Fred Warner kept the Niners in the game. Props up to Fred Warner for that. He was their big main man today. They did sack us 4 times. Bosa had himself a game with 2 sacks. Fred Warner got a sack also. So Fred Warner all over the field, getting the fumble recovery, the sack, and the interception. And yeah, so yes, 2 Bosa, 1 for Warner and Givens. Yes, you predicted this, and it happened. And your boy Van Ginkel almost got another pick at the end of the game, which was crazy. He is very good at reading those screens, I will say. So, but it resulted in a big loss for Debo Samuel. He ended up getting it at the end, but I will say Van Ginkel has been probably our biggest weapon on defense, and Brian Flores knows how to use him well, of course, being with him beforehand. So it's just that connection there. So, yeah, I mean, absolutely love that. And now we're going to play the Houston Texans. And, it's a much more mobile, not to say CJ Stroud he's just more explosive and dynamic. He is CJ Stroud's going to give us a lot of trouble. And Joe Mixon, I don't know what his status is. So they're definitely going to be a lot more pass heavy. I would have to take a guess. Justin Jefferson looks like it's getting better, and he is going to probably play this week. I sort of was already thinking that anyway, but yeah, I mean, This is going to be a very tough test. It is going to be at home. There will actually be a good home crowd this time, because there's a lot of Niner fans at the stadium. So, um, yeah, I think the Vikings are definitely in it for a test. If we beat the Texans, I think this is already a good team now. If they beat the Texans, I'll say this is a great team. Would I even go as far as to say if they beat the Texans, is this a I'll probably need more weeks. No, I probably need more weeks now to think about it. I'll probably have to say, are they an elite team? No, if they beat the Texans, but they're going to be, I would say, right now they're a good team. Vikings are a good team. They'll be a great team if they beat the Texans. If they can stay perfect, let's say they can if they stay perfect and they beat the Lions after the bye, I will say that they are an elite team. But right now, we're just at good team right now. Next, we're going to great and then elite. So, that's what our goal we want to be. At the end of the day, it's just about trying to win the Super Bowl. And you don't need to win. You don't need to have a perfect record to do that. You just want to win, as of course, just make the dance. And I know we're leading the division right now. It feels good to be on top of the world right now. And it's weird. It's us and the Saints. I would love a Viking Saints NFC Championship game, but of course, I can't get my head too, you know, like that. It's only week 2. We got so much more season left to play. Anything could happen. So, I mean, it's good to get a win against the Niners, but next up is the Texans, and we just need to keep playing more consistently every week. So, I mean, I believe in this team. I love the depth we have on defense. Offense, the one thing on offense I would change, and I've said this time and time and time and time and time and time and time, Ed Ingram. Ed Ingram. Ed Ingram, guard. He just like, yeah, I saw like he made 1 or 2 good plays, but it's still frustrating to just see him not be consistent enough. Yes, he held up on the pocket for Sam Darnold's 97-yard play, which was amazing to see. But I mean, but he could still be a lot better, and I hope Dalton Reisner gets well soon. And I hope they make the change. Like, even if Dalton Reisner does get healthy, he still needs. I mean, they still have to make the decision to replace him with Ed Ingram. So that's the only thing I would maybe change for offense. Like, and after the bye, we'll have a lot more people healthy. As I said, Johnny Munt right now is on short-term IR. I don't think Jordan Aston, they should have already put him on IR, but he'll probably. I don't think he's going to play this week. I don't even know if he's going to play against the Packers. I personally don't think I don't think he'll play until after the bye week. Until after the Lions game. So, like, once we get till the bye week, if we want as good of a record as we can, of course. But we'll have so many people healthy. Hawkinson will be back for his first game. Will probably be after for the Lions game after the bye week. Same thing for the backup Johnny Munt and Jordan Addison. So, um, we are working with what we got right now, and Sam Darnold does not care. He even said, "I don't care. Doesn't matter. I don't think about that. I don't think about who's out there. He's just gonna throw him the ball. You try to make as many make some safe passes, but some once in a while, like he'll try to go for it. And sometimes he does make those dumb decisions. He is not perfect, but he has the people around him. He's number 3 pick for a reason, and I think Sam Darnold. This is this is the best team he's ever been on. No doubt. I mean, yes, he had the Niners. It helped a little bit to prepare him for the Vikings, to prepare him for an even better system. I mean, even a similar system, I should say. But he wasn't really starting there, so he's starting with us, and I hope he can succeed. and do well the rest of the season. And hopefully not get hurt. So Vikings, if they win against the Texans, I'll be like, I won't believe it. I mean, I will. I did predict the Vikings to win, but I'm just going off of momentum right now. Texans do have a little momentum, but it was an ugly game against the Bears. Yes, they survived against one of the best defenses, but Brian Flores' defense is still pretty good. They're third in points right now. They're leading the league in sacks. It's just about we need to get pressure to CJ Stroud. You get pressure to CJ Stroud, you win this football game. Yes, they got Diggs. Yes, they got Nico Collins. Yes, they got tanked out. But do not count the Minnesota Vikings and Brian Flores out in any game. So I think it'll be a very tough, gritty football game, but I think that we can go toe to toe with them. So, there's a little rant there, but I truly think this team with staying as healthy as possible, playing consistent as possible throughout these next 3 weeks with the Texans, Packers, and Jets being one in London. We can show that we are one of the top. We can possibly be one of the top teams in the NFC. Well, not just the NFC, but the NFL. So, yeah. So, again, Vikings play good on all sides, even the special teams. So, maybe a little minus Ryan Wright, but I'm excited that we get another home game against Texans. If this was on the road, this would be a much different ask for the Minnesota Vikings. But I truly think we can with this being at home, you can definitely put it up to the task. And the fans are going to be very important. Try to get them delay games and whatnot. But yeah, and I looked at the mic'd up too for the Niners game. That was so cool. Harrison Phillips mic'd up, just getting into it. He is such a great guy, and I hope he gets nominated for Walter Payton Man of the Year award. He does so much in the community. So yeah. Also updates for the channel. A little bit. Well, one major. I should say the one major thing. So yes, I still need to do the Madden. It's just time. It is just so much time. It's just like boom, 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 boom. Niners Madden game. Hopefully can do that tomorrow. Texans Madden game then Saturday. And then of course Sunday will be the Vikings Texans live play-by-play. So hopefully we can do that. And then Monday be of course the week 4 prediction video, but Monday I am finally getting new internet. I am getting fiber internet on Monday, and I am so excited because right now I have this very not good internet. So, and I think it's I want to say DSL. Don't quote me on that, but yeah. But fiber internet stream is going to be looking so much more clearer and everything than what you see right now. So come Monday, Texans game will be the last live stream that will have the bad internet. So I can't wait to have good internet. And so the first game stream with the new internet will be the Packers game, which is going to be amazing. So yeah. And then for the Jets London game, I'm still going to do the game. I'm still going to do the live stream and all that. I just won't be here. I'm just going to say that right now. I am not going to be in this. I'm not going to be where I am right now. I'll be somewhere else to do the live stream for the London game. But I won't be here. But still going to do that. Going to try to do all the live streams as possible. And then of course talk to Jim B for weeks 7 to see if we're going to do that. So yeah, so Vikings win 23-17. Sam Darnold has a great game. Brian Flores holding it down on defense point wise. So yeah, and special teams, CJ Ham bringing it home. So yeah, absolutely love this team. ESPN saying we're gonna stumble into the number 1 pick. Oh, ESPN can suck it. ESPN can suck it. So right now. So yeah. Let's shock the world again this Sunday against the Houston Texans. So thank you all for watching. This has been Adam, also known as Minnesota Vikings Man 28. And as always, Skull and love you all. Peace.